YouTube, good morning. What's happening? What's happening? It's Saturday morning, April the 13th, 5 a.m. Finna get me a 10-mile run in. The day is Saturday. It's my long run. And I'm gonna take care of that. Get ready for Denver, Colorado. Without looking at a calendar, I think it's third weekend in May, the second weekend in May. I don't have the date. I don't know the exact date, but I got to take care of Colorado. Go to Colorado, so I'm training for that. Right now, I'm training for that. And before I go out there, I want to talk to y'all a little bit about discipline. About discipline. I've seen somebody at the bank that goes to the gym that I work out at, and we bump into each other, speak to each other, carry little short conversations. I know her. And she was at the bank yesterday, and I was asking her. I haven't seen her in a while. Haven't seen her work. I haven't seen her in there in a while. Now my schedule has changed, and so I goes at different time. My times are not consistent like it used to be. I used to go 5 o'clock every morning, but my times going in the gym is not as consistent as it used to be. Cause I got other things. I mean, because of my schedule or whatever. But I haven't been seeing her, and I usually run into her every now and then. And I asked her. I said, "Well, I ain't seen you in a while. Just carry a little short conversation." I said, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. You don't work out no more." She was like, "No, I'm just taking a little break." And she said, I'm just taking a little break. She said, I wanna I'm at this phase in my life right now. I just want to take a break from discipline. I just want to just take a break and just want to do nothing. I'm tired of getting up every morning and doing the same routine. I'm tired of structure. She was telling me, she just need a break from it. And I was like, well, she said she gained 10 pounds. She said, don't you see it? You see, I guess you see I'm getting fat. And I'm like, no, I mean, I ain't. I mean, she had a bunch of. Now, some people can gain. I guess it depends on where the fat goes at or whatever. Some people can gain 10 pounds and you can see it instantly. You can see, well, look, you done gained weight. And some people you can look at them and you can't really tell. But I don't be studying her like that. So I really didn't notice that she gained no 10 pounds. But she like said, I guess basically what she tried to say was, okay, well, you see I done picked up some weight. Now you want to ask me about the gym, but you trying to convince me. That's how I took it. Like, you trying to, tell me to go back to the gym. But and I done picked up some weight and you noticed it. And that's not what I personally, my personal thought was, I just haven't seen her in a while. And I was just asking her, I haven't seen her in a while. Where have you been? Basically, it wasn't the fact that she picked her. I didn't care nothing about that. But I just want to elaborate on the fact she said she's tired of being disciplined. Let me tell y'all about that. Like, and I was telling her, I say, I understand her point of view. I understand the fact that, like, being disciplined, it requires a lot of sacrifice. And it's gonna be times you're not gonna feel like get like. I'm not finna sit here and tell you that I'm just ecstatic about going to run no 10 miles. I'm not finna sit here and tell you that. I'll be lying to you. But I know the benefit of being disciplined. I know that it's benefits to that. So I know that I gotta do what I gotta do. That's just like if you have a job, you gotta get up and go to work. Ain't nobody on here gonna sit here and tell me that they just love getting up, going to work every morning. I don't give a damn how much you love your job. I mean, I don't care if it's just you passionate. I don't care how passionate about it you are. You do not. I'm not. You're not finna convince me that you every single day in your life you just feel like getting up and going to work. I don't care how much you love your job. And if you hate it, it's even worse. So I was just telling her what I was telling her. I was saying, man, look, I understand your point of view. I understand that you need a you. I understand the break part. I understand it, and I understand that you wanna just do nothing. You just want to do nothing. I get that. I say, but the bad thing about you know being comfortable with not doing what you're supposed to do, it makes it easy to get stuck there. What I mean by that is you keep you know you keep you keep going, not working out and not doing what you're supposed to do. It is so easy to get adjusted to that, and then you fall. Then next thing you know, months and then years is gone by, and them 10 pounds it go to multiplying. It is so easy to do that. And I was telling her, I said, man, the thing that worked for me personally. Now, I have a 50 state goal. I have a goal, a 50 state goal, and I can't just not do nothing and then just go run a half marathon. That don't work like that. And I told her, man, you have to set goals for yourself at all times. And in my opinion, the the practicing and the training, all that is important. And in a lot of cases, the practice is better than the the actual run itself. Like what I mean by that, the getting up in the morning and the sacrificing, that is better. Well, like I like the journey of going. I mean, of doing the things that I need to do. I like the journey of it more than I like actually running the race itself. I love traveling. I love going to different places and seeing different, cultures and stuff like that. But the journey of doing it, I like that a little better, if that make any sense. Like when I have like with financial goals, sometimes like if I want to purchase a car, let's say if I want to purchase a car, I save up and pay cash for the car. I save up and pay cash for the car. Let's say the car $15,000. I save so much money every month, until I get to that 15,000. The grind to see that money, you know, even if I decide to put it in a draw, if I decide to put it in a draw, and I'm looking at it, I'm just looking at it, and looking at it grow, watching that bankroll grow is better than me going to get the money and buying the car. I mean, I not job well done. I love the fact that I got the car. And I love the fact that I got the car, but the grind to getting it, that's just, I don't know, just to me it just does something to me. So, and I was telling her, I said, man, you got to set goals. I said, man, you got to keep setting goals and try to join weight loss challenges. Um, join. I had my sister. She had this thing. It was a real neat Fitbit challenge, and what she did was, you count. Everybody had like steps, and we had a competition of how many steps each person get in a week. I don't even know if they still do that. I don't even. I haven't done it with them in a while. They haven't added me in the group in a while. But that challenge, and what that does, it disciplines you to do a certain amount of steps. Okay, well, the person in the first place this week, they had 20,000 steps. I mean, they had 20,000 steps today. Um, I'm just throwing some numbers. You had 20,000 steps today, and 20,000 steps the next day, and 25,000 steps. And you looking at that. Okay, well, damn, the first person had 20,000 steps. So my goal tomorrow to beat them is to get 25,000 steps. Stuff like that. And you just gotta focus on setting goals and trying to achieve them, as opposed to, I mean, that works for me, as opposed to just, I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna just work out because I gotta work out. Now, if you have that mindset and you just not gonna, I mean, you have that mindset and you could do that, that's cool. But I'm just saying, like, some people, I'm just talking to the people who, like, I don't feel like it. I'm just not feeling it. I understand where you're coming from, but the thing to keep you, I'm just trying to keep you disciplined. You gotta set goals and keep trying to achieve them. And then once you done achieve that goal, get you another goal and set it. um we like, I see a lot of people do New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. At one time I did, and I was like, man, this is crazy. But that is a good step to try to that's a good step to try to focus on finishing, I mean, focusing on a task and to discipline yourself. That is a good step. Like, let's say you want to buy a house this year. Let's say you want to buy a house by the end of the year, and you working towards it. You gotta, get your credit straight. You gotta get your get your credit straight, and you gotta, you know, put some money aside for a down payment. Like, if you, let's say you want to do this by the end of the year, it's good to discipline yourself. You just gotta find out how do you discipline yourself. You gotta, and work on it, and stay on task. Another thing I told her, I said, you need, I mean, not, well, yeah, it's good to have accountability partner. It's good to have accountability partner. I got a cousin that I work out with. If you've been following me, he on my videos, and we work out together when we can. Right now, both of our schedules done adjust, done change, and we don't see each other that much. But we do talk to each other, and if if he ever, because we still go to the same gym, and for whatever reason they see us together, and then you'll see, let's say I run into somebody at that gym, they're like, well, where your partner at? And I was like, well, he didn't come. Well, he'll say, well, I ain't see him. Like, they'll tell you, people talk to goddamn, people will tell you, look, I ain't seen your cousin. And they'll say that to him, and if a couple of days will go by and we talk, he'd be like, look here, I've been told you ain't been going to that gym. What's going on? You know what I mean? Hold each other accountable. I guess that's the best. That's the only thing I'm trying to tell you. You gotta hold yourself. You gotta have accountability partner. He's not gonna let me miss too many days in the gym. He's gonna find out, well, what you got going on, and vice versa, I'm not finna just like, hey man, I'm gonna be like, hey man, what's going on? You know what I mean? So you gotta have, I mean, that helps too, accountability partner, but somebody who's really about this life too. I was telling her that. I said that helps, and I said, and she said, and we just had a nice conversation. I just wanted to touch on discipline for a while. I mean, discipline equals freedom. Discipline equals freedom too. Like, um, once you, I mean, but now she's not a bad looking chick. She's not bad looking at all. She picked up 10 pounds. I didn't even notice it. You'll notice when somebody pick up a bunch of weight, but she noticed it, and she know it, and she was like, I'm glad we had this conversation, because now, start Monday, I'm finna get back on it. And I just want to tell y'all that, you know discipline is great in every aspect of life, to have discipline. Discipline equals freedom, and by any means necessary, you need to have it. You need to handle it. And I just told you what works for me. Challenges. Um, prepare, like, my thing is a 50 state goal, and the the training for it. I have to train. So when you're training for something, you have to discipline yourself. I have to discipline myself to do 20 between 25 to 30 miles a week. I have to discipline myself to do it. And the day is my long run, and you know, I have to work towards it. After my 10-mile run this afternoon, I go get a massage this afternoon. That's very important in this realm of of what I'm doing. I gotta get me a I got like I said, I gotta get me a massage this afternoon. I'm gonna go get take care of that. And I got some other things I gotta do this afternoon. But discipline equals freedom. That's the only that's the main part about this video. Discipline equals freedom, and you gotta do it by any means necessary. And I just want to explain to you what actually works for me. Join challenges, get your accountability partner, and there are going to be times you're not going to feel like it, and it's easy. And I will tell you that it's easy to stay in that space once you fall off. It's just easy to do it. So I'ma just say don't do it. I mean, and you really gotta focus with your health, with your finances, with your everyday life. Your everyday life. It's great to have a schedule. It's great to be structured, and you just keep repetitiously. Repetition is the mother of skills. Repetitiously keep doing what you're supposed to do, and I promise you you'll win. I promise you you'll win. So that's enough rambling. I hope this helped somebody, and like I said, that's just all I want to talk to you guys about. Shout out to the young lady at the bank. I mean, I'm sometimes, and sometimes God, the universe, or whatever you want to believe in, send you in places and send you to talk to certain people, and you don't even understand why. She told me, she said, I'm glad we had this conversation. She said she fell off, and she was glad that we talked, and she's gonna, she's finna get back on it. Now, you talking to somebody who you talking to, I'm talking about somebody who's not a stranger to working out. She's a beast. And I told her, I say, we've been working out and bumping into each other for years. And I say, I love her ethics. I really do. I loved her work ethics. I always seen her in the gym. Always seen her going in there going hard too. I always did, like for years. At least since I've been working out. I've been working out consistently for 8 years. And she said that's about the time she actually started. And she said that was about the time she actually started. I haven't seen her when I first started, but like eventually I ran into her, in the gym, and we always speaking, we're always carrying short conversations. And I just ran into her yesterday, and she said she glad we had this conversation. Now it's gonna be on. And she said, she said I don't, she don't plan on ever falling off again. But like I said, and I told her just like what I'm telling y'all, join challenges and set goals. And I ain't talking about just working out. And I'm not talking about just working out. I'm talking about every aspect of life. Every aspect. Like I said, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house. I personally is a cash man. Like, I like to work on I like to work on like if I see something that costs $15,000, $20,000, I like to save up and pay cash for things. That's just me. And we could have that conversation some other time. I don't believe in credit and all that. I don't care for it. If I want to buy something, if I let's say I want a polo shirt that costs $100. I'm a work. If I got some overtime, I'll work some overtime and go get the polo shirt and be done with that. I'm not putting no polo shirt on no credit card. That's just me. But that comes with discipline too. You'd be surprised that if you have any kind of discipline and if you make sacrifices, you'd be surprised how far you go. So guys, I'm about to go get these 10 miles in. I rambled long enough. I gotta get these 10 miles in, and I go get me a massage today. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, and I hope this helps somebody else. Help somebody out. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm AC, a.k.a. Scooby, and I'm out. Y'all be easy.